Hello everyone, hope you are all having a blessed day. Today we are going to be trying out our Believe Beauty, which is exclusive to the Dollar General. Nothing is over $5 and you literally cannot beat it. I love this beautiful purple look that we're going to be working on today. It really makes my green eyes pop and I'm always a fan of that. We have eyeshadows, blush, bronzer, highlighter trio, sponge, eyeliner, mascara, and lipsticks to try out today. So we're going to get started by priming our eyelids like always. And I'm using the Believe Beauty eyeshadow palette in Plush purples. This one really spoke to me when I went to the store, and I've always been a fan of purple, so I definitely have to try it out. On this fluffy blending brush, I'm going to be taking that light lilac matte shade in the palette, very sheer, and I'm just going to sheer wash that over the lid, literally creating a base. And I normally don't do that, but we're going to today. I'm taking this nice bright, the prettiest purple in the palette in my opinion, and I agree with Nona, they literally apply darker on the lids than they are in the pans, but that is perfectly okay. And we're going to place that in our outer corner. We're going to blend and bring that shade in the crease area. Just use your orbital bone as a guide for your crease. So we're just gonna pat and put that in, and it looks messy now, but we're gonna blend it out later. It'll look fine. And it looks like a total mess right now. Taking that beautiful like taupe shade in the palette, and this is such a beautiful shade. I'm using it on a shader brush, and we're going to pat that and kind of sweep it onto our lid. I'm picking up additional shade, and I'm going to use that on the brush, and then I'm going to spritz it with LaColors setting spray just to foil it a bit, and it stands out more like that, you can tell. And we're going to blend the edges of that. So really buff that out using flicking kind of feathering motions and some windshield wiper motions. And we're holding the brush towards the end so we have a light hand and we have less control, so we're really just going to be feathering around our edges with that matte purple. And notice how it's looking a little bit more normal now. Now here is kickback in the pan, which is pretty normal for most eyeshadows, I feel like, so they are a bit powdery. Surprisingly though, they didn't have a lot of fallout on my face, so I was really pleased with that. And we're just gonna keep blending and push my eyebrow back in place and just vamp up the color a little bit. You can go in between your brushes. I do this all the time, but yes, just blend, 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 blend. And I am digging these eyeshadows. I'm a fan. Next up, we're going to take the lightest shade in the palette and we're going to place that on our brow bone. I'm only going to use a little bit of this because it's a little bit darker than my typical brow bone highlight for personal preference. And yeah, but I just wanted to use almost all the shades in the palette. So I'm taking a makeup wipe and wiping away any little fallout that I did have, and there's a little bit of purple down there I didn't want, just because obviously I don't have the rest of my face done. You can see my redness and blotches and all that good stuff. We're using the Milani Rose Oil Face Primer. This stuff is awesome. And just really rubbing that, working it into the skin. And you'll see we take a quick little break. We're back. I let that set at least a few minutes. We're using the hard candy stick it to the pores stick, and I'm really going to be pressing that into my pores. And you want to allow this time to set up too before you start applying any kind of makeup on top of it, or it will move around and your pores won't be filled. So we're using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, you guys. This stuff is amazing as well, but it's really light and like a white cast. So this is their beauty sponge, and let me tell you, this thing is so soft. It's huge. It's huge. It grows more than twice its size. I believe it was about $4. My only complaint is that it's hard to get around the eyes because it is so big, but it blends out the products nicely and flawlessly, very quickly as well. It didn't pick up my product or lift it back off of my face. So I mean, I'm really pleased with the sponge. I am definitely loving it. It is so soft, and it has a lot of different cuts and angles on it too, so that's nice. There's at least 3 different cuts in it. There is the one on the very top, and there's one on each side, and it's a very nice sponge. I highly recommend this sponge. It's so nice and soft. You guys be impressed as well. I've had other dollar store stuff that's just So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the light shade, and I'm just gonna set all my areas, especially under the eyes and the chin and nose and stuff. I'm actually putting the powder literally all over, but I'm gonna buff it into the skin. And I just wanted a quick kind of, you know, face thing going on today. Light as well. So next up we have this trio in light and medium, and this is the bronzer, blush, and highlight trio. And this is a very warm bronzer, very pretty though. They are a bit powdery, but honestly, you know, I'm not complaining about no powderiness. I really enjoyed these products, and I'm really pleased with this blush trio thing here. So we're always going to blend out. And next we're taking the blush in there, and I wanted to show there is kickback in the pan. The blush is definitely powdery. So is the bronzer, but like I said, I mean, for the price and how they perform, who cares about a little bit of fallout? Who cares about a little bit of powderiness? Look how pigmented that blush is. It lasted all day long. It didn't really fade, and I am pleased. I like this peachy coral kind of shade. They have several little blushes and stuff to choose from. I like this golden peach highlight. It is almost a bit too dark, but with pigment, but the shimmer is so beautiful. It's such a creamy shade too. Very, very creamy to the touch. Very beautiful. And I'm definitely loving this highlight, because it has, and I love it, but it definitely does, it's pigmented, so you can see a lot of peach shade in it. We're gonna blend that out as well, you guys. A little bit more on the cheeks. I'm loving that. So this is the metallic eyeliner in Midnight in Paris, I believe it's called, and I got the purple one because I don't know, I just felt like doing a purple look. I got like everything purple, and I'm loving this look. It's so pretty, and the eyeliner, from the looks of it, it doesn't look very metallic up close. It looks more matte to me, but I don't care. Very nice saturated felt tip pen type eyeliner. Very nice. I think it was $4 and something. So I'm loving that. We're gonna tight line. With the Milani Stay Put eyeliner, and we're going to use the WetnWild brow highlighter in our waterline. And I didn't get any of their eyeliners because I already watched some videos and no one talked good about their eyeliners, so I don't want to waste my money on the eyeliners. So this is the e.l.f. Transformer, and this is a purple blue duochrome. These are awesome, and I'm using that in the inner corner just to bring some light there. And I told myself I'm going to use this in more tutorials, so that's what we're doing. I don't think you can get this anymore, but at the time it was one of their like top products for me. And I am just loving this. So taking that beautiful purple from the palette there, and I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line. And I believe there's only one shade in the palette that we didn't actually use, but I plan on doing several looks with this palette, so definitely stay tuned. I'll probably pick up more Believe Beauty because I'm really digging this brand right now. Now, except the one thing I was very disappointed in is this mascara, and it's supposed to be like a fiber mascara, give you super crazy lashes, like false lashes. I did not see any fibers, which is, you know, good or not good. Even though it says it's supposed to have fibers, so I didn't see any. I put 2 coats on each eyelash, and they didn't look dramatic, or they didn't really give me any length. The mascara is not super wet either, so that's kind of a good thing. I don't like a super wet mascara, but I don't think it done much of anything for my lashes, so I was kind of disappointed. It didn't flake during the day either though, so that's a good thing, and it didn't smear, so I thought that was even better. And when I did get it on my look, it removed very easily, so those are all pluses about it. The lipstick is amazing, so creamy and rich. It's in the shade Soft Rose, the lightest one they had. Great lipsticks. Highly recommend trying the lipsticks out. Very nice. Lasted a very long time on the lips, surprisingly. Eating and drinking. And here we're using the Hard Candy Setting Spray. The glow one, of course. Let's fan ourselves off, and here we are. Finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial or testing out and trying out Believe Beauty. Stay tuned for more Believe Beauty makeup tutorials. I'm definitely going to be hauling some more makeup in the near future from the Dollar General. And yes, don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't already. Check the description box for a product list as well as other links. Always stay tuned for more makeup tutorials, and thank you guys always for watching.